Tonight, a Boston area teacher is dead, and the student accused of the crime has ties to right here in Middle Tennessee. Police discovered Colleen Ritzer's body in the woods near the high school where she taught.
Now, investigators started looking for the 24-year-old teacher when she didn't come home last night. Officers picked up Philip Chism, this young man, walking the streets early this morning after he was reported missing. Now, right now, there's no word on how the teacher Ritzer died, but those who were in class with Chism say the 14-year-old had become withdrawn over the past couple of weeks. Well,
Philip Chism recently moved to Massachusetts after living in Clarksville for really much of his life.
Now, last year he attended Rossview Middle School just off the interstate, and he starred on the soccer team there. Tonight, Chism's former coach is talking exclusively with Fox 17's John Dunn.
We heard many times today that people are shocked that Philip Chism is accused of murdering a teacher. People in Clarksville say this was a quiet, smart, and athletic teenager.
This photo shows Philip Chism posing with his Rossview Middle School team earlier this year.
A great soccer player, probably the main reason we won the league championship last year.
Jandro Herrera coached Chism over the last 2 seasons. He remembers the polite 14-year-old whom other kids looked up to.
I'm sure any of his teammates would say the same thing, that, you know, he was just the nicest kid on the team, probably.
It's a description that's hard to match with the crime at Danvers High School in Massachusetts, where Chism is accused of murdering math teacher Colleen Ritzer and dumping her body in a wooded area.
Coach Herrera was on the internet when he saw a story about a boy named Chism connected to a murder. He read a little more and then saw Philip's picture.
Once I've heard about it, it's complete shock because it's completely out of character. It's not something that, you know, I would ever imagine Philip ever, you know, doing or anything like that.
Philip Chism lived in this Clarksville apartment, and we're told his father was in the military. Another former coach, Mark Nolan, says Philip was a relatively quiet kid who never caused any trouble. Jandro Herrera says the crime has left him speechless.
Always the most respectful kid that I've, you know, had around. Yes, sir. No, sir.
Chism completed middle school at Rossview in the spring and moved to Massachusetts this summer. Now he's charged as an adult and being held without bond. His former coach keeps wondering what happened.
Well, I want to see what else there is. You know, I want the whole story to kind of come out before people really, you know, cast a lot of judgment on the kid.
Court documents indicate that police charged Philip Chism after interviewing him and viewing surveillance video from inside the high school. It's still not clear how the alleged murder was committed. John Dunn, Fox 17 News.
Now, Philip Chism's parents are Stacy and Diana Chism, both of whom also moved from Clarksville to Massachusetts.